hopefully.
Yeah,
Oh, it's still
hopefully
dying.
so. Huh? Did you stop lagging?
Yes.
Rad. Spare
And
with
I
the
just did what I
pillars.
said. Fucking Invoker. I guess he's just gonna be my dancing Invoker now.
Wait, what did you do with your worker?
He's stuck.
Oh, okay.
He's just gonna dance now.
Yeah. Well, you know, dancing workers, they're pretty cool. I mean, yeah, we've already...
Don't do that!
Oh.
I should not, I should be cautious about that. The tank just for no reason decided to fucking start spamming that thing.
Start, yeah. And we don't exactly want them to start, like, raping Terran, because that means it's like, we're supposed to defend the Zerg base. Whoops, I blew it up.
At least it put us to destroy any Zergs.
Yeah, that's true. We could be like, hey Protoss, we did your job for you.
You know, we should do that. You know, before us.
Honestly, we should. It would make this... I'm pretty sure it would make Starcraft a lot easier if we just had sided with the Protoss and said, yeah, let's kill the Zergs together.
Yeah, but really, spoilers, the whole universe would be a lot better off if we had done that.
I don't think that's much as spoilers. I mean, I could be wrong. It's not so obvious.
Well, maybe the Zergs are there. Maybe people believe the Zergs are good guys.
Oh.
But I don't know.
You think?
No.
Okay. I was like, that'd be interesting. I don't remember hearing this twist in the game.
They kinda did that twist in Starcraft too, didn't they? Yeah, they kinda
Kind.
did. Because they're fucking retarded.
That twist.
Like, imagine if, like, see for, like, the ex-Xenomorphs are good guys.
Oh, that really was like an M. Night Shyamalan kind of dumb.
Not enough minerals.
They're just meant to fight the evil overlord power stuff. They totally didn't murder everyone for no reason. Like, I mean, I'm just sorry, but it doesn't make sense because already shown in this game, the overlord will become relevant. So it's not like the Zergs are super dumb, but it's obvious that in this game the Zergs are very easily manipulated already. Because like all you need to do is assign it and they will show up.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
so it makes no sense that they will be like the heroes later in the fucking series.
It really doesn't. And I mean, it's like obviously it doesn't happen with the Protoss or anything. You can't just like. I'm pretty sure if you wanted to summon the Protoss, you'd need like a full mission or something about it. You wouldn't just get assigned it. Be like, well, okay, we're fine.
Like the way to summon Protoss is by having Zergs.
Yeah, that's a fair point. It's kind of a funny trinity like that. You summon Zergs with the dumb thing, the Psi emitter, and then you summon Protoss because Protoss are like, you're gonna fucking rape the Zergs.
Exactly.
And it all comes full circle.
Yep.
And then we have infinite
So I'm
defense.
gonna feel bad about these guys. Like, if there's a Zerg invasion wave, I don't even know if there's Zerg attack over here. It's like, hey, we don't get tanks.
Yeah,
This wall of death.
those poor guys. But that would, I guess that would explain why this map's giving you so much time without, like, not much happening.
You don't have to remember if we survive the war or anything.
Oh, actually, yeah,
It's actually when you beat the mission it So it's just really easy.
Right.
But I'm just building it up because I like totally the game.
yeah.
I'm just gonna build a fleet of battleships to defeat the Protoss.
Defeat the Protoss, defeat the Zergs, I'll defeat anyone who challenges me.
I'm pretty sure that Arcturus Manx says that at some point. Not quite in that hipster voice, but yes. Arcturus Manx is the guy I'm looking for.
Right, yeah. Makes sense. I'd be surprised if you said it in that voice. I'd be like, guy, are you okay?
You turn into Black Vapor. It's the most terrifying twist.
That's a pretty
Let's fight some
terrifying.
Protoss. Actually, the shield effects in this game as a Protoss are fucking beautiful in my opinion. Like you're gonna see it now. Like I really like those. You can't see them much because I just totally own the guy, but just forgetting a guy.
Yeah, I think I saw it. Like, you were shooting at him and the shield dissipated. Oh, I see. Not even then, but when you're just shooting at him, there's the shield effects that go on.
Every time it glows up, yeah. I mean, I still have that in the second game. I actually like the shield effects in Starcraft 2, but just out of nostalgia, I was like, these are nothing.
Right. Makes sense. They are pretty
But you
rare.
can see that, like, Protoss are... I mean, that guy, he still killed a Marine.
Right,
Even though I had,
right.
like, fucking
Very
12
bad.
Marines gunning him down.
Yeah.
And Marines have upgrades. But I don't know, just Protoss feel a lot more impactful in this game than they do in Starcraft 2.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. They're not just another Terran. They're their own thing. Where Protoss, like, they're I
Starcraft 2, they're
imagine.
just really squishy.
Yeah.
Like, they're still powerful, they're not underpowered, but they're just really fucking squishy all the time.
Yeah.
Like, the Protoss 2 Stalker, which is the equivalent of the Dragoon, is super fucking squishy, and the Dragoon here is just, I think, not actually really as squishy.
Yeah, I assume the balance in this game for when you're playing the Protoss is that their units are probably a lot more expensive.
Yes, the units are very much expensive in this. And I mean, like, the thing is, technically Starcraft 2 still follows that guideline, but it just doesn't feel like it does.
Yeah.
You still have a lot of Protoss units all the time. I mean, like I said, like, you still build 8 buildings, which are constantly pumping units with the Protoss.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Soon if they're a little more expensive, they're not like here where it's, actually a huge difference. And that poor Marine's like, no! And then that poor Protoss is like, no! And then everyone's
So it's
sad.
like, no.
Oh, we can't handle it. It is interesting how Protoss actually, like, they're super advanced and they got these shields that they actually like, go up immediately.
Okay, so you consider it dishonorable to shoot.
Oh,
Base is under
I remember
attack.
that part. Because StarCraft 2 is dumb.
Well, I mean, that's what, like, the Zealots, but then the Dragoons, which is actually after the thing is, Protoss don't even really die. Which I guess is why they are so honorable. Because when they get shot like that, they don't die. Like the blue flame is them being teleported away
Oh,
when their body reaches critical, like, place.
right.
So like,
makes
you're not even
sense.
killing the fucking guys. So I guess they don't. That's why they care so little.
I guess it's a pretty fair reason to be like, well,
But
whatever.
even the Dragoons, even the Dragoons, the guys that shoot at me,
Yeah.
that's after they die. But like after they die, they can get reborn as a Dragoon. But like that is when they die actually.
right.
So
So,
if I'm being honest, Protoss are pretty damn difficult to get,
Protoss
which is
are pretty.
probably why they are so willing to be really honorable.
Yeah. Makes sense. Well, I don't even know if there's Protoss. I mean, how do they even lose?
How do they lose?
Yeah.
Well,
I can't imagine the Zerg ever really being able to wipe out the Protoss. They're just like teleport away.
Right, play the game. Oh, I guess we are playing the game.
I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see how Protoss dies.
But most of these Protoss are kind of cocky in a way. That may be like without spoiling really anything. There's obvious kind of guys who are super confident and don't take the voicing very serious, to be honest.
I guess I kind of see. You already mentioned with the stab, with the melee thing, and it makes sense. But I mean, aside
It's not
from
efficient.
yeah, it's not efficient. Like if you were seriously trying to wipe out the Zerg and whatnot, which they probably could if they just gave literally everyone guns.
Yeah, they just go out in the field of like. I mean, because like the Zerg kind of take them serious. Because normally what they do is they just nuke the fucking planet. That's what they did so far.
Right.
But I mean, they haven't done that in this case. In this case, they have simply gone onto the planet and decided to fight in melee combat.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's difficult because I don't really want to spoilers. But I mean, like it makes sense. There's a reason why they are going down on the planet and fighting rather than just nuking the planet.
Yeah, I assume so, but I know you don't want to spoilers, and that's the reason why I don't want to say we gotta spoilers to pair now. Wait, so that's actually interesting. So the Terrans are the only one with level 1 units who can attract.
They take space and ground.
Yeah.
Because the Terrans are beyond, well, utility, I guess.
Makes sense. I mean, no humans. It kind of makes sense that all their stuff would be built around utility and, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that like they tend to be like the most adaptable. It's like that deal. Like Zergs are the super like mass photos are pretty advanced and the Terrans are really adaptable. But mostly, I mean, mostly they just have the only guys who can attack ground.
Yeah.
But even the Zergling and the Protoss fighter guy, they work completely different, even though they're both melee range. Because Zerglings are really fast and fragile. The Protoss guys, not very fast, but he can tank a lot of damage. Like you saw like 12 Marines shoot on that guy.
Right.
And again,
right.
I'm pretty sure they nerfed the HP on the fucking guy quite a bit in the second game. They are a lot more fragile.
I assume so, because if we had this many like Marines on one guy in the second game, I think he'd go down like really fast.
Yeah, he actually gets in an attack.
Yeah. Which is impressive considering, like you mentioned, it's a lot of Marines, and like, obviously a Zergling, like, well, Zergling, honestly, you got a few Marines, if it's just a single
If you
Zergling.
got 4 Marines, I'm sure Zergling would reach you.
Right. But yeah, so it'll be interesting when we get to the Zerg and the Protoss and see them fighting each other.
Yep.
Of course, even the huh?
Protoss,
Yeah. Even the Terrans are interesting, like, seeing fighting.
they're doing it.
He must be having the best time right now.
He doesn't have to do any work.
Yeah, though, can you imagine, like, actually trapping yourself behind a building being like, Commander, I think I have it wrong.
She's gonna be having fun.
Yeah.
So the only problem I run out of minerals. I mean, I could pull all these guys into the front line and fight. I'm pretty sure they would easily defeat the Protoss.
Clearly. Probably. But, I mean, I don't know, maybe the battleship should help. Really?
The battleship is quite useful in the sense that its special techniques can destroy one of those.
Right. Yeah, the special attacks are really nice. Also, I like how the blue is
The blue shot.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a reason Dragoons are my favorite units in Starcraft 1. See, if, in case you didn't know that, guys, Dragoons are my favorite units. One of the reasons I played Protoss.
Perfect. I'd put that on the back of the box.
Dragoons, I would do.
Oh,
I guess also because they have really interesting movements, because those fight at them with 4 legs. Which means that they're one of the most glitchy units to use, but that's one of the... They are weird to make, I guess.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, they do sound interesting.
Also,
But
Protoss
anyways.
have like really high damage turrets, but really low HP turrets.
Right.
As you kind of see.
Yeah,
They only have
slash.
200 HP.
Right, but they're easily, like, taking out Marines left and right. Poor Marines, they're getting gunned down pretty hard.
These are not getting gunned down pretty soft.
I guess so. You can give it that. And you can see all their little their workers just getting slaughtered. Yeah. Oh no, Dragoons. But I mean, I was always a fan of Dragoons, even though in fantasy they're not exactly what they actually were in history usually.
I don't know why the names are Dragoons here, because they don't at all are like Dragoons, but okay.
Yeah, they're not like the normal fantasy Dragoons, and they're not like the Dragoons that were on horses that shoot people. Well, I guess someone just likes dragoons. That's reasonable. I always, like Mark was gonna say, I always like the dragoons. They're, well, obviously dragoons are pretty rad. Man,
And we destroy this.
yeah, we're just slowly destroying this. This thing is pretty intense. This dude's showing the blue flame. Oh wait, you mentioned actually slowly recovers.
It recovers its shit, which is a right number, but not that thing. But yeah, they have two things. They just put the dumper down like 10 minutes.
Okay, that's hacks. I call
And
hacks.
it's quotas.
Protos are full of hacks. Their existence is hacks. They're gonna walk up to that guy with freaking 2 battleships shooting at him. They're like, I'm gonna punch you. I'm gonna deck you out.
And it didn't quite work for him.
Nope.
Hopefully I can actually get...
Your forces are under attack.
No! You have a better.
Oh, what a dick.
That was a better ship, so I was like, oh, crews are reporting. There's only one!
I mean, they're freaking battleships. How many do they think you normally have?
Right now, yeah, we're like 12.
Oh, that's a fair point. Oh,
No,
man,
yeah.
that sounds...
I'm not gonna win this.
Oh, yeah, that's unfortunate. On our battleship.
Your forces are under attack.
That's Wait, what are you flying into the Terran territory?
I need the base, I have no money.
Oh, that's a fair point. I guess the base is pretty relevant. It's also a little on fire though.
Your forces are under attack.
Yeah, I assume that it takes a while for the base to go down.
Okay, it's not gonna work. Don't melee the fucking quotas.
Yeah.
You might be able to melee fucking Zerglings, but not quotas.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like the best idea.
So I can
Oh.
actually use to like make it difficult to
body
reach my
block.
guys.
That must be a little awkward. Like, no, I want to melee the Rangers. And they're like, no, but you gotta deal with our workers first. This is
Because
New
I have
York.
HP.
Yeah. You got some pretty brave workers, I gotta say.
I appreciate that.
Base is under attack.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder, like, if that's everything that happens, is like a guy, I don't know, is it
I mean,
just a
haven't you
guy?
played I know just every motherfucker wants to fucking kill you.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Everyone wants to kill in that game. At least this, everybody doesn't run in this game.
That guy blew up my battleship. Kill him.
Yeah. Just freaking.
Demolish him.
Yeah.
Hey, you can't build a new building. Like, you know how much effort it was to destroy the old one, you fucking idiot?
He was like, I wasn't doing anything.
Blow it up.
See that nerd trying to run away? I just realized how hilarious and brilliant this is. You're literally stealing their base.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm a genius.
that's pretty good.
Drastic times call for drastic measures.
Yeah, like throwing your command center. I'm also guessing that's something that only Terran command centers can do.
The only 10 command centers can fly, yes. You
That's-
just couldn't think of that.
Well, I gotta say, it's a pretty hilarious and yet somehow awesome invention that just it isn't exactly the kind of thing I would think of. Like, it's the kind of thing I've seen in fantasy stuff, and yet I never, if I was building like a castle or something, I never think, you know what this is really gonna need? This is gonna
Flying
need
ability.
the ability to fly. Because if I'm ever attacked, I'm going to trust that if worst comes to worst, my castle. But you know. coming up in range. These poor guys.
Damn, he just double speed. No! Ah! You guys, you gotta hold the line!
Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Do it. Kill the Dragoon for Equestria.
Kill him. He's not very good at killing because that's the end.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Yeah, anyone who survives gets a pony.
Not enough. Okay. Gotta. You guys are gonna join them.
Go forth, men. You guys can do it.
No. Okay. Run away.
What a jerk. Because it's a building just like smacks it with a sword or what.
Actually, I just saw the building.
Oh, okay.
Because I didn't want to face the maneuvers.
Makes sense now.
Ah. This adventure has turned sour.
This adventure kind of turned a little sour. It's unfortunate. I didn't expect this, to be honest.
I should have built a bunker. Oh well, I'm still not dead. I mean, I still have enough units.
Right. I figured you did. I mean, you built up an entire, like, base to defend against something that you don't even have to defend from.
God damn it! It's doing it again.
It's doing it again. What a bunch of jerks. Well, if it weren't for the fact that the AI hacks, I'd be like, well, at least you're not gonna waste stuff. But,
Actually, he just deconstructs it whenever I was destroyed.
oh, okay. Hacks AI.
Wait, I did too.
Yeah, I know. But still.
Yeah, this time I'm just gonna go out there and do the bunker first.
Yeah. For dragons.
God damn it, that thing has no range and I anticipated.
Man, that thing does have some range. I didn't expect that either. But hey, there's the pylons that they have to construct some more of now.
Yes.
So there.
Additional pylons.
I'm pretty sure it's your favorite activity. Constructing additional pylons.
Machine guns.
They're just like, you see that pylon over there? Let's take some target practice at it. That's pretty rad. I rather like their bunkers.
Yep, I'm sure the bunkers was like themselves.
Do they? I'm just like bunkers.
See, bunkers have a lot.
Yeah. There's even like freaking Protoss, it's like, well, you can't exactly punch through a bunker very fast.
Base is under attack.
Oh, god damn it. Checking
Oh.
place that I totally left on the
What the jerk. Exactly. We were just over here, like, enjoying our time with the Protoss, and you're just gonna attack our empty base. That's right, that's what you guys deserve, getting, like, motorcycled. This wouldn't bring cards.
You just told me that the Zerg should be ran harm. They attacked me!
What a jerk ass. Oh.
She said, hey, you're not allowed to shoot him. I know he's ripping your body apart, but just give him a hug.
See, this is why we should have joined the Protoss. Imagine if they had shared some other cool stuff with us. Terran's VOP.
Base is under attack.
We had like overshields and whatnot. Energy. Overshields.
Oh my god. Boom.
Poor guy.
At least things seem to be going okay now.
Yeah.
I just need to build some of my defenses back up.
everything seems to be fine, and yeah, to build your defenses back up. We should defeat this Zerg's invading scum.
These I seem to have stopped giving up. Like, they seem to have mostly given up on trying to take his base back.
Right. which is reasonable. I mean, we assume we're taking over pretty well, but that's kind of funny. The Protoss must feel blind. I imagine the guys we felt pretty bad. I mean, he was freaking walked up there.
That's enough of this. Can you repair the fucking building bridge? No, that's the best way to do it, probably.
Yeah, I think I've heard about that. The Ultralisk.
Yeah, that guy's moving just walks fast. Like, sup, bud, on this.
Yeah, what is this?
This can't beat my repairing powers.
Yeah. I assume that normally you probably wouldn't just have an Ultralisk, but normally you probably would attack a unit heading to a bunker.
Yeah. So, I mean, actually, normally you would probably just kill the guy repairing the bunker.
Right. Oh, well, that's true, too. I forgot, yeah. Like,
Or you would just walk past the bunker.
Yeah.
That's actually the main problem is Terrans and the bunker system. When the enemy just walks past, it kind of becomes questionable on what he's supposed to do.
Right. I can see how that's an issue, like and it seems like some of what, well, I don't know, ones near your base might be useful, but I don't know how often they're useful. But yeah, if you're ever like defending
the key, he could just run past, and then I can't engage him on the open field.
Yeah. What? But yeah, so I see against another player that being a ship. I'm guessing the AI doesn't have.
Do that.
Yeah.
Unless it just coincidentally, like if it actually has a way where it accidentally runs past your bunkers because he never beats them, then it makes that.
Right.
Like it doesn't look for your bunkers.
Yeah, obviously it doesn't look for your bunkers, but in a situation like this where there's a tighter pass, they're just gonna run into the bunker and then they'll fight it.
Yep.
And then they'll probably die.
Hopefully. If they don't, you're fucked. The second bunker, actually.
Yeah.
I have 3 ravines, but...
What's more effective than just having 3 ravines? Yeah, makes sense.
That was, I could just build a ravine and send them down there.
Right.
I also need 8 more ravines for the bunkers on there. I just want to fill up the bunkers.
I'm pretty sure it's your fetish, huh? Filling up the bunkers.
Yes.
Makes sense. I'm strangely okay with this fetish.
The bunker filling fetish, I don't think it's... There's no one's harmed by it.
Yeah, I mean, who's harmed by it, really? I'm pretty sure it's normally. I'm pretty sure, like, in the military, they'd approve such a fetish.
This conversation is gone again.
What? You don't think they'd be like, good job, son. You freaking, you filled all the bunkers. Just what we expected to command.
Imagine it's like jelly jam or something. So, a bunker the fit with jam, you can't get inside.
Get over it, trooper.
Just gonna eat your way inside your own bunker.
You gotta enjoy that sweet pudding, son. Whatever.
Boom.
Nice.
That walker was totally like, I'm gonna beat a bit. Next, what? Nope. Look at my fellow gas, it's amazing.
Yeah. It's pretty amazing. You got a lot of it. You should probably just start like tossing barrels of gas at people. Exploding gas.
I just need to hire Donkey Kong.
Exactly. And you had Donkey Kong, which is you could just throw barrels at people and explode. It'd be great.
So why does this gas explode?
Well, I don't know. I assume it explodes if it's on fire.
You actually never get to see that, so I guess it's unknown.
Huh. That's actually a fair point. Well, that's unfortunate. The world may never know.
Now I'm to build up all the movements I need. Now our question is to build movements or to build better ships.
Battleships!
So, I guess we're gonna need some more money. Better ships are kinda expensive.
Not enough minerals.
I assume so. But I mean, everyone loves battleships. I love battleships.
Better ships love better ships.
I assume so. Michael Bay clearly loves battleships.
Well, if he hates better ships.
It'd be kind of funny if, like, whoever came up with the idea of approach Michael Bay is like, I fucking hate battleships. Well, I love
Imagine if Michael Bay turns out he hates guys and explosions.
Jesus. Well, I don't know. Maybe that might explain why Michael Bay just hasn't come out of the closet yet. That might explain why he's so into girls. So into, like, the whole dating thing. It's like, I gotta prove him that girls are relevant. Even though I don't believe it myself.
Secretly, he just loves, like, dresses, tea parties, and guys.
That's hilarious. Imagine just like sometime in the next 5 years we just see a Michael Bay movie that it's just like a girly dating movie.
And then you'll be for the win.
Would it be? I'm not
Really?
Well, we would have called it, so I'd call that a victory.
Yes. If it happens, I deserve to be famous.
I think we both deserve honorary medals, and we should be immediately
What is this guy doing? What are these two guys doing? It's because they don't have anything to work on, but I guess you can only one guy can work on a minute at a time, but it still look derpy.
Yeah. It's pretty derpy.
I like how it just keeps sending workers in there to get blown up.
Oh yeah, but it is actually interesting that
Base is under
that they what was I saying? Oh yeah, I actually didn't know that they could only work it one at a time.
Yep.
Speaking of Zerglings,
And I think you have 3 workers for every. I think the perfect-ish amount is like 3 workers for every maneuver. So we need 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21 in this case.
right? Makes sense. That's
Okay,
like
fire.
that's yeah. I was gonna say that thing's been on fire for a while.
Hey, it's not taking damage. It has to go into the right numbers.
Right. It's actually kind of interesting how early it like gets on fire.
Yeah.
Then there's your shield thingy, I think.
What are you doing?
Nothing. It's just that there's just
You're just blowing.
there's just a racist bug. It's
You're just blowing a bug.
I had to get off of my computer.
Okay.
I don't like that. What's wrong?
Look at that battleship. It's being built really slowly.
It's yeah. I assume battleships took a little bit. Now
Like
we're
probably a minute each.
wow, full minute.
I don't
Well,
know.
you
I
mentioned
guess
stuff
it doesn't
that-
say.
Yeah. But you did kind of mention that stuff in this game takes a good bit of work. I mean, you know, takes a little bit to build. So, like upgrades and such.
And you can see.
Yeah.
Dip.
That's actually interesting. Sorry, you were saying.
I'm just saying dip. Dip. You can see the bar fill up.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, the bar filling up's pretty nice when screen share's not crashing.
Oh.
And then I guess watching this bar fill up isn't super relevant. But actually I'm glad that it's not sounding bad on your end, because I'm noticing that like my internet quality isn't super high right now.
It's the only thing being super high.
Are you implicating me of something?
That is for you to decide.
things. That's for your face to decide.
My face decides a lot of things.
Does it?
Complete.
Like the fact that I have a battleship.
I thought I casted a vote. I guess you kind of made the overall decision on that.
My face made a overall decision on that.
Now I'm just imagining you like moving the mouse and using the keyboard with like your face.
Gee, I want to see how that works.
That'd be pretty impressive, I have to say. Honestly, I think if you could play Starcraft this efficiently with just your face, you could probably record that and just like go famous off of that.
Probably. So is your screen share still broken?
Nah, it fixed itself.
Good. I also found out that there are minerals down here. I feel good.
Good. Yeah, cool. More minerals.
I guess I can build a base.
Ah, yeah. If you wanna get some more of those sweet minerals, sounds like a plan. Yes, it's actually cool that they like have minerals and stuff about the maps.
Yep. I mean, I guess it would be lame if they didn't.
Yeah, I guess so too. I was just more implying because they could just give you all the minerals you could. Well, admittedly, I was gonna say they could just give you all the minerals they possibly need. And admittedly, I think they kind of do. But then of course, you know, we
I mean,
want.
Starcraft has always been based on the idea that you do need to expand. But because I mean, the viable strategy in Starcraft is starving the enemy out by keeping him tied in his main base.
Right.
Or at least in this. Normally you have a main base and a natural expansion that is very easy to expand to. So you can't really tie him out of his natural expansion normally, but you can tie him into his two bases and then you can expand.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Like,
And
Starcraft
obviously,
has always
if
been
you-
about limited resources pretty much.
Right. So obviously, if you control more resources, like well, basically, let's say you control 4 bases and your opponent just has normal 2, you're winning.
Pretty much one, yeah.
That makes sense. But yeah, so we're building all of the stuff.
And upgrading it up.
Add-on complete.
Yep.
Upgrading
Oh yeah,
it up.
I keep forgetting you mentioned that the whole invasion thing happens after the mission, which is why we have so much time. Because I keep thinking, like, when are the Zergs gonna be a thing? Or we're gonna totally
Look at
rape their
it, stay
face.
running and they're getting blown up.
Huh? So the Zergs will invade Starcraft, I assume.
When I defeat the Protoss.
Yeah. That's fine. I don't know why. I noticed. Actually, I'm mainly noticed that because and my cord's getting all like bent out of shape again, which is unfortunate. Because it honestly reminds me of the last when my other cord broke. I might need to buy. In the somewhat near future, I might need to end up buying a cord for this headset.
Okay. I am sorry, but you were saying something
Base
before
is
that?
under attack.
Yeah, I know. I was saying something before that, and then I started looking at my cord, and I was like, oh, jeez, it's probably gonna break sometime in the next month. And, you know, that was a distraction, because I was like, that'd be unfortunate. I kinda like this headset. It is nice that you can actually, like, take out the cord, though, so you can replace it. But, yeah. I don't know what I was saying. Sorry about that.
Upgrade complete.
Her?
Upgrade
Yes.
complete.
Oh, nice.
Sorry. I was sorry. Well, I didn't see a subtitle, so I assume I wasn't talking over anything or whatnot.
Nope.
Receiving transmission.
Okay. Good. I think what I was talking about before was just the whole expansion thing, but I mean, clearly we've expanded quite a bit here.
Oh yeah, I must have ran out of minerals.
Right.
Because I was using a lot of money on stuff I didn't need to use it on, but I wanted to use it on.
Well, that's a fair point. I mean, at this point, it doesn't seem like we're exactly going to get any kind of game overs for like overuse of minerals.
Yep. I mean, I'm getting feed of better ships, that's what it was.
But isn't that the best reason to build anything, just for the walls?
Tech, you want more of that?
Oh no, not another Ultralisk. Actually got gunned down pretty hard.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of leveled up Marines just gunning at them down.
Yeah. But like, once again, like you mentioned, you know, the base units together can, and obviously they have the bunker and their power up, so it's still, they do a decent bit of damage, which is appreciable.
Yeah, I mean, the Marines actually do a pretty good amount of damage overall when you
Right.
level them up. Because I think they start with 6, but then they do 9.
Hmm.
So I mean, 4 of them together do like 36 damage.
Yeah.
Which I mean is more than a better ship does with each shot.
Right. It's good. It's good
But
to
obviously
know.
it's 4 shots, so if the enemy has armor, then that would be 36 minus 4 or minus 8.
Right, right. So yeah, it's always there. Well, it seems kind of like
Synchronized battleship dance.
battleship dance activate. Obviously it didn't like give us just an instant game over. We could probably officially also like conquer the Zerg base right now.
But yeah, I could probably have overrun them as like 12 Marines.
Yeah, that's actually a fair point. They're not. The Zerg base isn't very advanced, probably because of the sake that you know, supposed to be defending it. So they're like, well, we don't want to make them so badasses.
Yeah. I mean, the Porters don't really send many troops already. I don't know if the
Yeah.
Porters even can destroy everything.
I assume since it's a defense mission, if you literally did nothing, if you just built up your defenses around your own base and just let the pros do their own thing, they'd eventually destroy something.
But I mean, down at 4 on the transmission, you have to destroy the enemy buildings.
Hmm. Oh yeah, actually that's true. It's not actually much of a defense mission. I just keep thinking, I'm like, it's a defense mission because you gotta stop the Protoss from wiping the guys. But actually, I mean, already it's not a defense mission. You don't gotta defend the, you know, any more so than normal. Obviously, you have to defend your main base, kind of. But I mean, you don't gotta defend the Protoss from those. You don't gotta defend the Zergs from the Protoss, you know, other than the other way around, which would be a smart thing to do, though admittedly I don't think the Protoss need any protecting.
Well, they need protecting from me.
Well, yeah, but I mean, who doesn't need protection from you? I'm pretty sure that the Mafia pays you, like, protection money.
That'd be nice.
I'd be pretty surprised. I'd be pretty surprised if I was just sitting here recording with you, and then it turns out like you're like your own mafia. I'm like, wait, what a minute, what? The pair mafia? That's
So
pretty
I just ran out of
intense.
gas. I'm probably, once these 2 battleships are done, I'm just gonna go punch his face.
Okay. Sounds reasonable. I think at this point it's plenty time like to go ahead and just wipe him out.
I managed to get all the infantry stuff leveled up. Sadly, I
Yeah.
didn't level up. Like, the attack, the Zerg attack might actually end up getting through the defense. Like, I haven't put it really up as much as I did the last time I did this, but I have to see.
That's interesting. I wonder how much, like, I assumed it wasn't actually that intense of an attack, but we'll see. It's supposed to overrun you, though, and you do have to attack the Protoss, so I'm guessing it's probably decent.
Battle cruiser operation.
Yeah, I mean, I could farm more. I mean, I have enough minerals, I just haven't gotten enough gas, actually.
Right, right. Makes sense. Well, I'm okay. necessary building machines for that.
Yeah.
Though, well, I'm not sure. I'm not really sure what to expect, but admittedly, I don't even think this mission I don't think they expected that clusterfuck of battleships, that's for sure.
Receiving transmission.
Look at that.
Expects a better ship acquisition.
I don't think anyone expects that. Like, imagine you just went outside one day and you saw that outside your front door. Wouldn't you be pretty, like, freaked out?
I would, unless I owed them.
Well, yeah. I bet they sound pretty rad. They look pretty rad.
They
Like,
don't have much of a sound.
Oh.
They don't have any background sound. Only when you move them, they do like a bloop, but that's just in part of his normal sound.
Right.
When he says stuff.
Well, it
I totally
makes...
saw a thing there. Oh, it's a weapon.
Oh, hi.
Make it happen.
Mr. Walker thing.
Set a course.
So I'm guessing these spinny satellite whatnots aren't really relevant.
It is part of that.
Okay. Because everyone loves spinning satellite things.
Those required.
They do spinny stuff.
it seems that a lot of things spin in this game. I noticed actually.
Probably someone had enough
Fetish. Yeah. Spinning fetish. That'd be a little weird, actually. I mean, not that I'm sorry, it's just, yeah.
Look at
It's just an interesting idea, but yeah, wow. The turrets don't even sort of stand a chance at this point.
Yep.
Only I don't think much does.
Receiving
It's better ship speed.
It's battle. This is what you
No,
call
look at
fleet.
this.
Jeez, yeah. I just instant wipe a building with that.
Yeah, I love using all of them on the Capitol building.
Right.
Take it slow.
I imagine that's that's pretty scary to see in multiplayer. Like if you're not if the other player has a lot more resources than you do.
Yeah, if you can get a fleet of better ships.
Yeah.
I would say a fleet of better ships is actually better than a fleet of carriers. Carrier is the best unit for the porters.
Make it
Hmm.
I mean the carrier is technically more powerful. I think it's more expensive, but because it's the porters unit. But
Right.
the carrier is kind of you can't stack them as much, I believe, but I might be wrong.
Right.
It's just because when the carrier dies, all his units die, but like, because the carrier doesn't have a special ability like this guy. But like two
Yeah.
battleships with a special attack, I think you can destroy a carrier.
Yeah.
So if you have 12 battleships and he has 12 carriers, he can destroy 6 carriers instantly.
Right. I see what you're saying. Yeah, it does seem like, well, like obviously we've already shown battleships stack amazingly well. With just the special ability alone makes their stacks like freaking ridiculous.
Yeah.
And though it doesn't recharge instantly, they actually have a bit of a recharge rate, so if you're doing like you're doing now and you're not losing anything, you can do what you're once again doing now and just launching fireballs of doom at that. And then everything was on blue fire.
Don't know why they put us in blue, but they did it.
I guess it's their fetish.
It's science.
It's science. Well, science is their fetish, right?
Pretty sure.
Yeah. Alright, that'll explain why they're your favorite. They're basically like Twilight, except super cocky.
They try dash.
Yeah, exactly. A race of Twi-Dash. Man, maybe I'll like the super like the pro swing into the campaign.
The try dash race. That's the thing.
The Twi-Dash race, yeah. I like the sounds of the Twi-Dash race.
I have a one fact tomorrow, lesbian overlords.
I do too.
Like actually, because I said earlier, you see the blue glow,
Mm-hmm.
and like if I start shooting it, you can see it like goes down, except the shears,
Ah, right.
and then
That's
the building starts taking damage.
yeah. It's the normal one, damage system. which is cool. I like that.
Engage.
And also, that's an interesting building there.
Which one?
When you're shooting it now, actually, one behind it's kind of interesting too.
Remind it, there's a starport.
Oh, that's a starport.
Okay, oh wait, it's Stargate, it's okay. It's for their air unit. It's what Queen's air unit.
Oh, right. Makes that, yeah, I guess I should food. That's what it
In case you see that, it's great. It's slightly less blue now because it's not powered by a
It's not-
pylon.
Make it slow.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. I thought it wasn't developing a unit.
Make it
No, when it starts running, it blinks.
Oh, right.
frequencies
They
full.
want to. Okay.
Engage.
That's it.
Base
So, just the
Eat
sword
time.
unit? Yep. Invasion time. Well, I see what you mean. This actually is pretty intense.
We neutralized the Protoss, but there's a wave of Zerg advancing on this position. We need immediate evac.
Relay that order. Moving out.
What? You're not just gonna leave him.
All ships prepare to move away from Tarsonis on my mark.
Boys, how about that evac?
Damn you, Arcturus. Don't do this.
It's done. Helmsman, signal the fleet and take us out of orbit. Now.
Commander? Jim? What the hell is going on up there?
Oh boy, so I don't think they can touch you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think they're pretty
I mean, the battleships have arrived.
It's arrived.
And it just said the Zerg reading has been destroyed because my battleships destroyed the Zerg.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I mean, I could have quit the line and just have the battleships destroy all the Zerg buildings.
Yeah, I was gonna say you literally could have just wiped the Zergs right off this planet. Like,
But it wouldn't let me do that.
yeah, the game is racist against letting you just insta win. It doesn't let you do that in that other mission either. But the defending mission where you killed them all.
Yeah.
The hammer folds. Commander ship Hydronopes.
Hyperion.
The fleet has lost contact with the ground forces at New Gettysburg. General Minsk has ordered the immediate disengagement of the Korhal fleet from the Tarsonian system. Protoss and Zerg forces continue to battle across the core continent of Tarsonis. Receiving incoming transmission.
I can't believe he actually left her down there. I'm gone, and you better come with me. There's no telling who Arcturus will screw over next.
Receiving incoming transmission.
Gentlemen, you've done very well. But remember that we've still got a job to do. The seeds of a new empire have been sown. And if we hope to reap
To
it,
hell with you.
you're making a terrible mistake. Don't even think to cross me. I have sacrificed too much to let this fall apart.
You mean like you sacrificed Kerrigan?
You will regret that. You don't seem to realize my situation here. I will not be stopped. Not by you, or the Confederates, or the Protoss, or anyone. I will rule this sector, or see it burn to ashes around me. If you try to get
The fleet is prepped and ready, Commander, awaiting orders.
The hell with him. We're gone.
It appears that General Duke has successfully activated Tarsonis' primary defensive weapon, the ion cannon. The cannon must be shut down if any escape attempt is to be made.
So shut down the iron gun.
Yep.
Well, Commander, looks like we're on our own. It's funny. Seems like yesterday Arcturus was the idealistic rebel crusader. Now he's the law and we're the criminals. Kills me to know that we helped him achieve his goals of conquest. Damn it. I shouldn't have let her go alone. You got my attention.
Yeah. But that's like all the romance you ever had with him and Kerrigan, really.
Right.
Like it's more a good trip than anything. But like it's there, but I didn't feel like it needed to be that big of a fucking deal.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's not that big of a deal in the game. He's just guilty about it, but he's like, he's not that obsessive because It was it was more of a it was more of that crushy romantic interest, anyways, as far as I could tell. Rather, like they didn't like
never
spend.
really said anything, yeah.
I don't like, hey babe, you wanna make love during this Zerg invasion?
Wanna make love with the Zergling? Yes.
I'm pretty sure it's what she said in the second game, though.
Pretty much. Anyway, we will start a new part here, I guess.
Yeah, alright.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you all for watching, and see y'all next time.
Take care.